Hello, my friends, and welcome to another energy update with me, Rebecca.meisl, your spiritual mentor, Reiki master, and intuitive guide. I thought I would do something a little different today and do a recording for everybody here. So I wasn't able to get to do some filming this week, so I really wanted to make sure though that I still got this information out there for you and you could have a beautiful update to start your week, to know what the energies are going forward. And that's exactly what we're going to dive into now. So I've checked in with my guides and I have checked into the themes for this upcoming week, our first week moving into March and brand new month. And we have some really cool themes that I'm excited to discuss with you guys today. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So our energy update for this first week of March is we have a lot highlighting that, once again, getting honest with ourselves and checking in. Where are we needing to course correct? So throughout February, we had such a strong theme of getting in touch with our authentic self and really making those adjustments where necessary. You know, checking in with our bodies, checking in with our physical health, our mental health, our emotional health, and really just seeing where are you right now in that? And are you truly doing things for yourself out of want instead of out of the shoulds and shouldn'ts? And really just coming down to that, where can I further myself and align myself with my authentic truth? So along those lines, we have this beautiful energy coming up this week to once more just analyze, where is some course correction needed? You know, where am I when it comes to my goals? I definitely feel some themes of, you know, some past scenarios might be visiting you this week. We might have some frustrations this week. I was really kind of feeling this like more energy where some negativity might pop up. And we're being called to ask that when it does, to check in with ourselves. Are we still holding any old narratives or old stories that are keeping us in this negative frame of mind? Or are we going to allow ourselves to move into our higher selves, move into the person we want to be and embody that person in its completeness? So what I mean by that is really checking in with how we are still perhaps cultivating old narratives, old stories, and old patterns that no longer serve us. So when these things come up, really analyze, okay, how do I want to react to this scenario? How do I want to react to this negativity that might be popping up in life or even just within your own thoughts? And how can you course correct to come more in alignment with your true authentic self? So one of those themes that was really coming up is checking in with your progress of your goals. So once more, are you focused on what you're going to lose in this scenario, or are you focusing on what you could gain from moving forward in your goals and course correcting? You know, this is such a natural thing that we all feel, is that anxiousness, that nervousness when we are about to embark on our goals or we're starting to see good results. It's almost like, oh my gosh, is this too good to be true? Or are we going to wait for that other shoe to drop? You know, and we almost like build up this fear once again as we're trying to create and manifest new goals, and even as they're coming into fruition. So what I was really getting is, how can you release the fear? How can you release the fear-based thoughts, the fear-based narratives, and remove that option from really overtaking the joy and the beauty of your earthly experience as you start cultivating and manifesting and stepping into who you want to be? So really go in deep this week, my friends, and really question when these negative feelings and emotions come up, you know, because we're really going through change. I really am hearing that very loud and clear. A lot of us are going through some really deep healing. A lot of shifts and change and revelations are coming forward. And we need to start asking ourselves, you know, are we scared to let go of the past, of the old narrative because of what we might lose? Or, you know, how can I shift my focus from what I might lose to what I might gain? You know, and viewing these ending and closing of old narratives and chapters in life so we can move forward, we need to start changing that perspective and realizing the beauty in that these endings are actually new beginnings for us. So if you're going through change, if you're closing off some chapters, some old stories, you know, really celebrate that. And instead of looking at the negative and feeding those fear-based worries and woes and concerns, put your energy to where it's going to best serve you this week, okay? I was really getting this. The other thing that was strongly coming up is, what can you burn? Like, what can you really, truly let go? And how can you transform that energy? So I was really strongly getting this fire energy. So doing a burning ceremony, releasing your fears and worries to the fire in a very symbolic way that actually puts that energy through a period of transformation. So if you're unfamiliar with a burning ceremony, it's when you would literally write your fears and woes on paper and burn them, whether in a fire pit, an old pot, safely of course, but burning those fears and actually watching the fire eat them away. And then I really love to watch the smoke rise from the ashes, and as it does, visualizing all those old woes, all those old stories transforming into beauty, something new, so the universe can help you create that and transform it. So really was getting that, like, burn it. Burn any of your concerns, any of the lies, the pain, the shame, self-criticism, anything that comes to mind. We're really getting this strong, strong reminder to burn it. Let it go, okay? So even if you're feeling guilty of something you did, if you're feeling shame, if you're feeling you did something wrong, those things are ready to be let go this week. So I'm really hearing go into it and burn it. It's a time of rebirth, and allow yourself to rise like that phoenix from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free, your wings are ready, and it's time to use them. So my friends, this week, really, really go into that transformation, let go and flow with it, and don't get too caught up in the seriousness of any of these old narratives coming forward, because they're rising up. And I'm hearing some of you might get a little triggered this week with these old stories, these old narratives coming up. A lot of them are guilt and shame and fear-based. And so what I was really hearing with that is they're coming up to let go. So if they get you really strongly this week, do a burning ceremony. Do yourself that favor. And if you have a God box, create a little God box where you literally put all your fears and worries in there as well, and surrender that to God, surrender that to the universe, surrender that to the angels to take that worry and anxiety away, and utilize your spiritual team to help you through this transformation, okay? Because we're really getting strong rebirth energy this week. The other thing was to check in and make sure that you're not comparing your journey to anyone else's, okay? This was a very strong theme as well that came up. Where are you comparing in life? And where can you start releasing that fear of competition or that need of competition and go more into teamwork and cooperation? So once more, really recognizing that what is meant for you is meant for you, and no one can take that from you. So really was getting this theme of, we might feel a trepidation this week of waiting for something to go wrong. And I'm just hearing, eliminate that, burn that fear. Start moving into an energy of cooperation, support. How can you help others? How can others help you on your journey? And realize that all of us have our own authentic path, and all of us have our own unique purpose here, and to celebrate that. So there definitely was this energy of no need to compete. There's abundance for all, and you have complete access to this unlimited abundance for yourself and to share it with others. All of us have that opportunity. We just have to open up, once again, that narrative, open up our perceptions, and be willing to grab it, and realize that with cooperative partnership, we actually can accomplish things even more quicker, more efficiently when we reach out for help and are willing to embrace others. This was such a key thing for this week is, where are you getting into a spirit of competition instead of cooperation? Or where are you comparing yourself and your journey to other people's journey? And removing once more that story that we all need to, be on top. We have to be top dog. We have to be better than others. Removing that belief system, removing that old program, and allowing yourself to release all judgment from yourself and those around you. I was really hearing it's time to celebrate others and celebrate opportunities for growth and teamwork. So really lean into that this week. If you start getting those, emotions coming up, just recognize once more what that really is and how it's coming up for release, okay? Such beautiful energies, very healing energies this week, okay? So flow with that and recognize any challenges for what they are. The other thing was to go into practical ways you can raise your vibration and increase your energy this week, because once more, when we go through a lot of this deep healing and we're really questioning old narratives, it can be a lot. It can be taxing mentally, it can be taxing emotionally, spiritually, you name it. So once more, we're being called to find practicality in this. How can we actually take a step away sometimes when it's needed and really raise our vibration and energy despite any challenges or deep healing we're doing, okay? So what we were really being called to do is move into practical ways. So exercise was really coming up this week for us. So however it feels good to you to do it. And I'm hearing this is really to help you get out of your head and into your body and connect with earth energy and your actual lower chakras. So I was getting visuals of dancing, singing, really striking your feet against the floor, those movements that help you connect to earth and bring your energy back down into your physical form. So, really going into forms of exercise that help you do that. So the other thing with this is as we move our bodies and as we receive this higher energy levels from movement, it's really beautiful to help us manifest even better in through physical exercise, because we're raising those vibrations. We're going to be in those higher vibrations instead of those lower vibrations that we might feel drawn to this week when we're doing a lot of that hefty soul searching, course correction, and going into those challenges and what they mean. So to quickly raise your vibration, go out and move your body, dance, go for a walk, be in nature, choose a fun, meaningful activity that you can actually look forward to. And that eventually becomes almost like a beautiful reward in itself. So give yourself that period of movement, give yourself that time to truly just be in your body and raise your vibration in a practical way this week. The next thing that was truly coming forward is to remember your joy. This was such a key theme for this first week of March, is to really move into what lights you up. So regardless of what we are going through, and this goes for life in general, how can we move into an energy of joy? Because once more, friends, the key reminder was coming up. We're not here to suffer. We're not here to be in those lower vibrations all the time. Yes, we need to know them. Yes, we need to heal. Yes, we need to course correct. This is part of our journey. This is part of our healing. This is part of our experience that our souls have chosen here to experience. So the main thing is not to get sucked into that. So I was definitely hearing a lot of us right now are going through quite the shift energetically. And so when once more we're doing this deeper healing and we're really in our heads and in our emotions, it's easy to get sucked in and carried away. So once more, pulling yourself out of that, getting that big picture and understanding that this is deep healing. but it doesn't have to hold you hostage. So once more, allow yourself to do those practical things that bring you joy, that get you moving, that make you feel alive, that light up your soul. Because I was really hearing, when you start noticing and catching yourself in those lower vibrations, correct, go somewhere to do something that once more brings your vibration back to balance. So joy is the highest energy of all. It is the magical sense of everything is possible. Joy brings from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows us to attract and create your present and future moments at the highest possible levels. So such a beautiful card I pulled today was literally the joy card. So really moving into that energy is going to lift your spirits and give you that energy of the present as well. So once more, I was getting this theme of being present in your experience and not allowing your fears to run away with you this first week of March. So once more, having that proper perspective, that bigger picture view. And if you struggle with this, once more, journal, burn your fears, ask your angelic team, ask your spiritual team to be there for you and to help you get the proper viewpoint of what's going on and what you're experiencing so you can make the most out of your journey this week. So that is all that I have for you guys for this first week of March. We have some beautiful themes coming forward. And remember, all of these things are opportunities to grow and to help us expand and become further in alignment with our true and highest selves. So definitely move into those energies, flow with them, and really, really know that you have support, my friends. If you need help, reach out. Remember, no competition, cooperation, teamwork, support. Ask for it if you need it this week. If you're struggling with these themes, reach out. I'm here to help you. I'm taking new clients at this time. So if this is something you're interested in, please connect with me. We can do readings. We can deep dive into your personal journey. I'm offering mentorship sessions. I'm offering Reiki sessions where we can help align your chakras and balance your energy body. I'm channeling your guides. I have so many beautiful offerings that I'm trying to bring forward to help and assist you. So if any of these call to you this week, don't hesitate, reach out, and we can absolutely help support you on this journey. So my friends, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this energy update. And if you did, please let me know in the comments below. It really makes my day hearing from you. Wishing you all a beautiful week ahead. Bye-bye.